This is Dee with Divine Needle, and it is day 9, AoA. Whew. Full moon in Cancer, and the energy is, well, let's just say challenging. I know a lot of people are having problems with that energy, the emotional realms, and being very tested right now in that manner. They're trying to break open the heart chakra so that you can manifest properly, I think is what's going on. Because when you manifest out of love, because when you're totally raw and your emotions are opened up like that, it helps you appreciate sometimes the smaller things in life. And helps us remember what matters the most. Love. Nothing else really matters. Full moon rituals. 9:28 p.m. Central Time, U.S. is when she is full. And regardless of your weather, whether you can see that moon or not, the energy's there. So take the opportunity to project love down to the planet, out to everything on it, and the ones upstairs managing the matrix, the holodeck. Do we feel like puppets at times because of that? Indeed, we do. But we incarnated for a reason. And the holodeck and its planetary, yeah. Anyway, so for today's reading, I felt compelled to pull this deck. So here we go. Kuan Yin Oracle. What do we have today? I do love the treats they hold for us. Here's our picture for today. Stunning. There we go with the heartbeat again. It just wants to do that. It's very fascinating. Kuan Yin guides you to remember the creative energy and spiritual light that are within you, which cause all of life around you to bloom. Creation is a natural spirit power within you, beloved. Force can slow down the process. It is time to stop striving and allow your manifestation to occur. Trust, let go, allow your creation to flow. Don't force it. Blossoms of the Sky Dancer. So let the creativity flow. Very much an Empress energy, right? Well, we'll actually put it there. All right. Release it, let it go. Let it flow. In other words, stop trying to control everything and let your inner empress out. All right. So, for Tuesday, full moon in Cancer. What's the overall energy for today? Well, I told you that card was going to be out a lot. The Fool cards. Okay. 2 major arcana and the Memory Keeper. Lady Justice. And the Fool card. Told you that would be out a lot. Because this is a brand new beginning in the age of Aquarius. Whew. What's our highest priority? Holy crap. I told you those Fool cards were coming out. I wasn't kidding. The Seeker, the Corruptor, and the Reaper. Big transformation for the Fool. Woo! Wowza. That's some hardcore energy. And what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? Those Fool cards are making their appearance regularly. And the Reaper card in other tarots. Tarot readers. Major Arcana, all the slots. Let's see what the underlying is. The Burdened One, 10 of Scepters. Yeah, we're feeling that, right? All right. Shall we dive in? Wow. Yeah. Let's take a peeky. Ooh, Major Arcana right below that 10. The Chariot. That could actually be an automobile. Just saying, for some of you. Automobile problems. Super burdened by it, right? Oh, for others, it's actually moving locations. Many moving in January. Brand new beginnings. That's why all these Fool cards keep coming out. Whew. So the underlying energy and the Strength card right below it. Yes, we need our fortitude right now. Keep your sense of humor. You have to laugh at the holodeck and the challenges here. You have to. There's no way that normally you would get the challenges you're getting right now. There's a reason. So stay in your sense of humor about it all, because it is what it is. Okay? Just go with the flow. Quit struggling against it. Okay? This Cancer full moon is a whopper. Oh, yes. Indeed it is. The Burdened One. So, many of you could be going on big vacations or moving, or this could literally be about your car, but it is steady, balanced movement. Keep that balance and keep your sense of humor, please. The Burdened One, 10 of Scepters, underlying energy. Yes, we do have our burdens right now. Don't worry, the most challenging part is nearly past. Just take a deep breath. We're almost into 2021. It's a big year. Big things ahead. Like I said about 2020, get your organic popcorn. The show will begin. And just watch the chaos. But 2021 is going to be another very interesting year. Of that, I'm sure. I'm never surprised, really, because everything is possible on the holodeck. Just saying. The spirit resident in this card is the carrier of sorrows, the burdened one. Is oppression we bring onto ourselves when we don't temper or when we have acquiesced to others using us as their beast of burden. The series of decisions you have made along the way have led to this culminating point of unduly carrying the responsibility of others. Are the hands of spirit holding the rods to help you carry the weight of your load, or are the hands of spirit presenting the burden to you to test your strength, resolve, and perseverance? Is this a divine trial or divine assistance? Like I said, keep your sense of humor. The mystic rose at the center between the hands symbolizes secret, a mystery, indicating that you don't know everything. There's greater reasons for why you are where you are. There is purpose, and you are not yet privy to that purpose. It's about laborious task. The beast of burden, the bull. This is a Sagittarius card. However, it feels very earthly holodeck energy, right? Just pushed down feeling. Very Taurean, earthy. But they're telling us to release that energy. Just let it flow. Don't force it. Don't force it. Just let it be and have a sense of humor about it all. You just can't make this crap up, right? Full cards. As I said, they would be all over the readings, and I am continuing to get them myself. Other readers are as well. You know you're watching a reader that's really picking up on the energy if they're all picking up on the same cards. So my recommendation is to watch more than one reader that seems to resonate with you. Not all the readings will resonate. That's okay. But most of the time they will, and they'll match up with other readers. The energies will be similar, and you'll get similar cards. So that's a good way to tell whether you're getting someone who's actually picking up on the energy or not, or just some random stuff. Anyway, but everything has a purpose, okay? Just keep that in mind. The Keeper, key 0. And I do know it's easy to get into the mode of critiquing other readers and such. So you'll hear some readers speaking negatively of other readers. The thing is, they all have their place for whatever reason. So let it go. Just let it go. It's not worth wasting your energy on. Focus on your mission, your task, and don't worry about the negative ones. Don't feed that energy. Okay? Just saying. Because I've heard some readers complaining about other readers. And in the grand scheme of things, does it really matter? Ask yourself, does it? Anyway, the Fool card. This one is the Keeper card, Spirit and Petition of Spirit. This is the Fool who has become practiced and learned in the spiritual path and now engages in a more interactive relationship with the many names and faces of guess who? The real God. She has many, many names and many incarnations, but she created the originals. Indeed. Lady Justice. This is karmic. Remember what I said. Make sure your heart is light as a feather. Keep that sense of humor. It's important. The Chancellor, Angel of Justice, Key 11, Major Arcana. Whew, man, these readings are intense. The energy's intense. It's a grand time. And it really is. You guys are so lucky to be incarnated right now. This is like a big deal. Remember that and keep your sense of humor and get your organic popcorn because the show is not over, I'm sure. But some of the challenges are. This spirit represents recertification measures that counter karmic consequences. It is spirit guiding you toward balanced judgment and making clear decisions. Do not judge based on appearances. Choose balanced action. Balanced words and very balanced thought prior to those balanced words. Always. When the Chancellor appears to you, it is a call to make the necessary adjustments so that you might restore balance. The Angel of Justice arrives when all considerations have been duly weighed and the resulting outcome of the choices you've made, your actions, and your speech has now been determined. Key 11 marks the point when the truth comes out. The scales of your life are about to get tipped so that the balance can be maintained. To me, this is talking about, for me personally, this is the truth coming out about who the real God is and who created the archangels. And some truth about that I've learned that has finally become solid in my mind's eye. For you, it's just things that are occurring on the holodeck that are burdensome, dealing with travel, moving, or quite literally your car. So, yeah, keep that in mind. For you, it's just a challenge in the holodeck. But for me personally, it's the memory keeper being underneath this that says a lot. This is about the originals. This is about our past. This is about previous incarnations and the stories behind these two, these children, and what they really are. But for you, many of you, this is past things coming back up and having a bit of reflection. This issue, this burden with moving, travel, cars, etc., is a repeat history for many of you. And trying to keep the scales balanced and making clear, wise decisions in the process. Balanced thought, balanced words, balanced judgment, right? But the memory keeper, 6 of Chalices. I'll go ahead and read from the book, but I already kind of covered it there. It's not a 3. I don't know why I went to the 3 of Chalices. I don't know why. For some reason, I was drawn to that. Take note. The memory keeper is the spirit of reminiscence, Who you once were is trying to speak and reach out to who you are now. Listen to the whispers from the past, for they send premonitions of the future. Dear lady, can you hear the wind blow? And did you know your stairway lies on the whispering wind? Listen to the whispers from the past. Initiate an open dialogue between the past and the present. The memory keeper is your custodian of memories both fond and adverse, the reflection of your inner child. When the memory keeper appears to you in a reading, the past and the present converge, bringing the past information, the truth about her and them. Our highest priority today, Fool card again. Spirit in search of science. Oh, I love it. This is the seeker. Many of you are seekers. You sought to know the truth of what the hell is really going on down here. Well, some of us know, not everything, but a great deal. This is the fool who seeks answers, who seeks to know. This is you in search of specific guidance. Listen to the whispering wind, because there is an ending of a corrupter. 7 chalices. Boy, we got the cups out. Cancer full moon, can't make that up, right? So the cups are definitely in our energy right now. The 7 of chalices. Challenging times for us, but that's okay. We got it, right? The corrupter is the master of sophistry. Superficially, your current reasoning seems plausible, but it's fallacious. The corrupter is a spirit who appears to you now as a threshold guardian, cautioning you to redirect yourself. The corrupter personifies the pursuit of wisdom that derails into folly, wealth that leads to poverty, and sowing the seeds that become desolation, seeking dominance but finding subjugation. It is peace that becomes war, or well-intentioned grace that becomes ugliness. The corrupter is illusionary success and wishful thinking. You are dreaming big, but acting small. We see the allegory of the 7 sins. The pig is gluttony, the snake for envy, peacock for pride, snail for sloth, lion for wrath, toad for avarice, and the goat for lust. Do not act on impulse. When the corrupter appears to you, rethink that idea you've been contemplating. It may not be prudent. Now, wise words to heed. Pay closer scrutiny to your environment. There are poisons around. The 7 of chalices is falsehood appearing as truth. This spirit appearing to you as a warning that misleading perceptions abound. So when you're seeking that truth, there's a lot of different stories out there about the truth, or supposed truth. So we have to be careful where we tiptoe, because in that garden there are, guess what? Snakes. And we got to be careful not to let them dissuade our path. But there's an end. The Reaper, Key 13, Passage to Initiation, Major Arcana. Yep. Lucium Sycamore, follow the light. You're being guided through an initiation phase, and the suffering you experience serves a greater divine purpose. A change that you know in your heart is imminent, but have been denying is the change that you will face. The Reaper appears to you when the circumstances you face call for this gentle reminder. All is not fair to the human perception. You toil for the bread of life until sweat seethes from your brow, and yet that life will be taken away no matter who you are or what you have done. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. That is the purpose and the absence of purpose to human genesis. Endure through the difficult changes to come, and when those winds of change have settled, you will find yourself better for it. There will be a rebirth after this death. An ending. Possibly to this challenge that we're facing yet again for many of you. There's a lot of choices you can make about this thing you're burdened about. This also is a victory card, the Chariot. So there will be a victory in all this. Okay? And what to be mindful of, prepare for? Whoa! The Healer. This is the Star card. This is the Aquarius card. Gifts of the Spirit. There will be a wish granted once you make it past this challenge. Wish granted. You have overcome a brutal yet necessary trial in your life. This was the trial. And now your holy guardian angel returns to heal your battle wounds. The healer appears to mend what was broken. Capax D, capable of receiving the divine. The mind is formed in the image of God, and in that it is capable of divinity. Your capacity of holding divinity within you is now being revealed. The goblets pour forth hope and faith. Hope and faith in yourself that you are capable of greatness. This is the star of the Magi, and when the healer appears to you, the fragments of your broken world will be healed. This is an omen of restoration, of rebuilding, salving, and alleviating your pains. When the healer is making her presence known to you, it's a prophecy that a blessing is soon to be conferred. Indeed. Whew! Major reading, major energy. I'm tingling on with the energy from it. Tingling all over. It's an amazing feeling. Remember this burden. Let go. Allow things to bloom naturally and don't force it. Stop striving and allow the manifestation to occur. Your wish fulfillment. Trust and let go. Alrighty? Anyway, I hope this helps you guys with your missions. I know it's difficult, but remember, the best words I can give you is keep your sense of humor and let your little inner child out, regardless of the chaos around you. And tonight, full moon rituals, project that love out to everything, even the negative ones. Because not only are we starving them, but we're overwhelming them with the energy of love. Remember the strength card, it's right here. She overcomes the beast with love and compassion. We're going to do precisely that. It's like that Sia song, Elastic Heart. I wanted to fight this war without weapons. And that's precisely what we're going to do. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Remember, she, the ones represented on these cards, she loves you beyond your wildest comprehension because you are her. And she loves herself. Ergo, she loves you. Take care.